afternoon, Titans. You're watching Cen10 News. With Broadcast 1, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Abigail. UIL competitions continue and our Titans are doing well. Titan Theater one-act play advanced to the by-district level with their play Mrs. Packard. There will be another public performance on Saturday at 7 in the CHS auditorium.
Titan Theater is currently preparing for their one-act UIL competition. Here's the inside scoop on the rehearsal process.
The technical aspects that I'm creating enhance the play, mainly by being able to show the mood of what's going on, because I do lights, so being able to show the mood of the setting and just being able to give more emphasis to the emotions the characters are having at the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences. We have to work a lot harder, and there's no joking around in this because you're being judged and everything counts, and you always want to win no matter what. That's our main goal in this, and for the school ones, it was just for fun.
My favorite part of the UIL play process is mostly the trips and all the new friends I make. We're basically now a big family, and it's only been a month.
Come see their first show Friday, March 2nd in the auditorium. This has been Yash Arcot
and Ananya Thornham
with Cen10 News.
Before the curtain opened for the one-act play, our orchestra took the stage for the UIL performance.
Hey Titans, the Titan Orchestra competed at UIL on February 27th at Independence High School. All three groups, non-varsity, sub-non-varsity, and varsity, got sweepstakes at UIL. The Titan Orchestra have worked very hard since early January on their sheet music and their ability to sight read. This was the first in 5 years since all three groups have gone sweepstakes. To learn more about UIL, we've interviewed Dr. Holt, the conductor of the orchestra.
Program that they're going to play for 6 prestigious judges from around the state of Texas. 3 judges will listen to their concert program, and those are pieces that they've prepared really very diligently to play their best on stage. Then they move into the band hall, generally at most schools, and they play a different piece that they've never seen before. And I talk to them for 7 minutes, and then they're supposed to play it perfectly. So for some students, that's the harder part of the contest. And in order to sweep the contest, you want all 6 judges to think that you were outstanding. And the next marking down is excellent. So what is the difference between excellent and outstanding? Nothing missed. Students must be academically eligible. They must be willing to come and attend all the sectionals before or after school, prepare their music, pass the music off for the director, and then be able to play under pressure. Some students don't think that they can do that it's too rigorous. They have an alternative assignment, but most of the students step up and do a great job.
This is Jacob Keeter with Cen10 News.
Congratulations to Dr. Holt and our Titan Orchestra for the outstanding season. Meanwhile, our sweethearts have been dancing to a different beat and pleasing crowds.
On Saturday, February 10th, Centennial Sweethearts competed at Independence High School for the Crowd Pleasers competition. Here's some footage of the large team modern dance. Styles for solos include jazz and contemporary. Here's Abigail Robinson with more information on the competition and the team.
The competition went really well. Our modern dance got 3rd overall, and we got grand champion. It would be a good thing for people to join because you really get close with everyone like very, very quickly, because we do many things, like we go on retreats and have sleepovers, and you also like just get to dance with people from like other grades, like all the way up through senior. And so yeah, you just get really close with everyone.
That's it on Sweethearts.
Band is also excelling in their competition. Dylan, Austin, and Tommy have more.
On February 24th, our Centennial band members participated in the solo and ensemble contest. We have Dylan Britton and Austin Murphy interviewing a few of them.
Hi, I'm Dylan Britton from Cen10 News, and this is
Joel Gidla.
Now, Joel, what instrument do you play?
I play the French horn.
Why?
Mr. Black said it was a good idea.
Who's Mr. Black?
He's the best band director in the world.
Now, are you doing an ensemble or a solo?
I'm doing a solo.
I am here with
Juliana Frohart.
And we're here to talk about the solo and ensemble band contest. Juliana, what instrument do you play?
I play the bass trombone.
Are you doing a solo or an ensemble?
I actually am doing both.
Both. Who is in your ensemble?
Cen10 and Alex Mao.
Oh, that's cool. What solo are you playing?
Concerto in One Movement by Alexander Lebedev.
Our Titan band members performed very well. Most of them received the score of a 1, which is the best score possible. For Cen10 News, Tommy Cheryl.
Turning the page, our health classes worked with some creative software for one of their projects. Charles and Daniela have more.
Hey Titans, Charles Taylor here. Coach Martin, football coach, assigned her classes a project called Children's Health Book that can help children learn about health or ways to be healthy for kids grades K through 5th grade. We use the software to make the health book on an application called StoryJumper. StoryJumper is a website or application that allows people to make a book for kids to help improve their education, in which allows them to learn the topic over for what kind of book the child is reading.
The children's health books will be sent to the teacher when finished to be graded, and the students will post their books to the public online on StoryJumper. If you want to make a book for kids, then head to StoryJumper to get a head start and be as creative as you can be to help build those minds for the children to have a better future.
For Cen10 News, this is Charles Taylor.
Far too often, we only communicate with phones, but sometimes we used to hang out with friends and talk about life.
Hi, I'm here with Julia Frank from Cen10. Why is this club important to you?
This club is important to me because it shows, or it brings a place for girls to be able to express themselves and like fix their problems and do it like together as a team.
Text at Cen10 to 81010 for text reminders and more info. How do you think this will help students?
I think it will help students overcome their issues and be able to be stronger and know that there is somewhere for them to go if they ever need somebody or need to talk to anyone.
Cen10 is based on improving female empowerment, positivity, friendships, and overcoming difficult times. What does Cen10 mean?
Cen10 is pretty much a place for girls to go and be with other girls and be able to talk and express their feelings.
Get involved and don't miss out on this unique club. How can you get involved here at Centennial and Cen10?
Almost every Thursday morning we have a meeting.
These meetings are held in BB 104 at 8:15 in the morning. Thank you. From Cen10 News, this is Daniela Luna.
Good afternoon. I'm Peter Chung with your sports update. Basketball season is over for both our boys and girls, but Diego and Amanda have some updates for you.
This basketball season has been an outstanding one for our guys. Our teams have played the best and the not so good, yet we keep getting the wins. On the 30th last month, we went up against Lone Star here at Centennial. Our JV boys against their JV, both with a dream to be number 1 in the district. The game had everyone on the edge of their seat. A noticeable mention is Jason Prager for countless saves and shots that brought the game home. After the last ball dropped, we won. Overall, we've had an immensely good season for JV and freshmen. Varsity was kind of different. Varsity had a bit of a rough time with a losing streak of 3 wins and 11 games lost. I'm sure that next year our guys' basketball teams will bring it back better than ever. This was Diego Guerrero with Cen10 News.
Hi, I'm Amanda Tolkov with Cen10 Sports. On January 31st at the girls' JV game against Lone Star, the team is struck in the first quarter, but struggling for the remainder of the game. The Rangers took the W 55-26. The JV team finished their season with an overall of 10-17.
While everybody was celebrating the start of spring break, our boys' varsity baseball team was grinding and preparing for the first few games of districts against Frisco High School, and they have started off with some great performances. In their first game against Frisco, they won 7-0. In their following game 3 days later, they defeated the Raccoons 13-0. BJ Wilson did especially well with 3 hits and 7 RBIs over both games. The varsity baseball team on Tuesday played Liberty High School, dominating the game by a score of 13-2. The boys have another game against Liberty tomorrow, so make sure you go out and support your varsity baseball team. The varsity softball team has also had a solid performance so far this season. Over spring break, their girls pulled off a win against Reedy High School, getting a walk-off run in the bottom of the 8th inning to win the game 4-3. The girls also had another game on Tuesday against Lone Star, winning the game comfortably 6-2. The varsity softball team has another game tomorrow against the Independence Knights. The boys varsity soccer team has done amazing this year, staying undefeated. They are ranked first in both state and district this year, while also being ranked in the top 30 nationally. Their last game was against Lone Star High School, where they won the game 3-1, behind the goals of Oliver Hamby, Ethan Unger, and Nick Wanzer. Their final district game is today against Frisco High School. Make sure you go out and support your Centennial boys soccer team in their chase for an undefeated season. The girls varsity soccer team has also had a very solid season, winning their last 2 games. Against Heritage, they won 3-1, and against Lone Star High School, they had a very competitive game, eventually coming out on top with a score of 5-4. Their final district game this season is against Frisco High School, so go out and support your Lady Titans. Our varsity tennis team had a tournament the Friday before spring break. There, Sam Straub and Asia Thagard did great, getting first place at the tournament and getting 4 wins and 0 losses in mixed doubles. Another duo that did great was Armail Khan and On Pham, getting 3rd place at the tournament in boys doubles. Great job by our varsity tennis team.
That's all for this week, Titans. Be sure to go to our website at www.cen10news.com and follow us on Twitter at Cen10news.